Hello and welcome to another episode on the Nerd Herd server. A lot has happened between the last episode and now. Pretty much I have gone way far out. We are now at like 42,000 and 5,000, where before we were at like 500 and something. We went really far out, and that's because I wanted to find this little island. If I remember correctly, I will put it up on the screen. But essentially what we have is this little... Of course, it's becoming nighttime. We have a dark oak forest island with a little mini island, which is where my portal is set up. And I'm growing oak trees because I need oak wood. But we have portals to the nether already, courtesy of Jeremy Bandicoot. And he's been doing lots and lots of things on the server for everybody, as far as getting the portal set up on the roof of the nether and just helping everybody out and doing stuff. But essentially this is my little starter hut. Got Ram's little starter shack. Pretty much built with the stuff that's here. I cleared this little island off, but just so I can show y'all. We are on the roof of the nether. Oh! And apparently, I got baddies. So this is what happens when you have a portal and you AFK a bunch. So I'm not sure how a pigman spawned. Whatever. So there's a pigman. But this is the roof of the nether, and the torch... Okay, and the torch line goes, pretty much is my pathway to spawn. But I have a few things. Mob drops. I found diamonds finally, got a diamond pick, from the help of one of the other, server members, Bloodstone. I was able to enchant some of my gear, so I am a sparkle now. I'm sure I'm gonna get comments for that, but we got basic level 1 enchants on everything. That one was nice. Just so that I can... Silk Touch was a happy accident. It's a level 1 Silk Touch. It usually doesn't happen that way, but it's whatever, I have it. And Fortune 1, and this is kind of like my work pick. But we got enchanted books and a bow and such because I have AK Fish Farm. You know, this whole setup is the normal setup. It's only one chest deep, so this is all we have at the moment. I got a present for Nikobon. Got you your Riptide, buddy. And I'm sure there's other things I can get as well, but this is what I have so far. A little bitty starter area. Also, this little basement was courtesy of Jeremy. He had made a hidey hole, and I found it by accident because I started to dig out my own basement, and I fell in the hole. So yeah, his little sneaky hidey hole was not so sneaky, and I utilized it for my own use. But I just wanted to catch everybody up to speed as to what we were doing. I made the trek out here. I didn't really live stream anything other than the first day, but I wanted to just get a whole bunch of traveling done. I still don't have my own enchants set up. But yeah, and we have a drop shaft down there for our mine. Eventually I'll upgrade it to bubble vaders, but I need to physically go into the proper nether to get soul sand and magma blocks, because right now I only have access to the roof. And eventually that'll change. I'll make like a portal over there somewhere. But this whole island is pretty much ours for use. I'm gonna build like a or I plan to, I should say, build a, not really a kingdom, because that's a bit excessive, and I don't think the island is big enough for that, but it's gonna be like a fort, we'll say. There's a fort. It's gonna go in, yeah. But, it's also going to be kind of like a mystical forest, so I don't really want to chop down the trees all that much. I built this because I want to have easy access without having to jump through the water, which is what I've been doing so far. Apparently my trees, oh, okay, high trees. I have to chop those down soon. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on. I think what I want to do next is go on a little adventure, because I've been doing a lot of mining, farming for resources. I made this just because I could. No purpose for it. But yeah, I have some resources. I got all of these ores, all of this food. Found a golden apple because of an abandoned mineshaft. So I mean, there's that. That's about it. Also there have been some developments on the server. Apparently there is a hearsay of a war between certain folk on the server, and I have been invited to pick a side. Currently, I have not decided what I am going to do. I'm thinking I want to stay neutral and kind of be Switzerland in this whole situation, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe people can persuade me. We'll see. But as far as that's concerned, we'll talk about that later. Maybe I can get somebody in a chat and we can talk about some things. But yeah, that's what's going on so far. So at the moment, we got a portal, we got our hut, we did a journey, and things are great. So let's get a boat, go exploring out into the great wide blue ocean, and maybe find some shipwrecks, explore a couple of treasure maps, who knows. But let's get going. So this was a shipwreck I had found before when I was just kind of perusing the edges of my little island here. So I wanted to see if there was anything in it, which I'm sure there is because it's a shipwreck, but it's like half underwater, or I mean it's upside down, because I can words and I don't have respiration, so kind of want to be smart about this. Well, there's one right there. I probably should have brought a door. Oh, lag. Alright, door acquired. With my special shovel, I guess. Let's put the door there and open the door. Get some air. Can I open the chest from here? I can. Cool, so we got a treasure map right off the bat. And a feather. Give to me. Oh, and my torch. Thanks. Get more air. We'll just leave the door there. And grab all that and head out. Okay. Swimming, I'm still getting used to the whole swimming mechanic. I didn't get to play much when they changed the swimming mechanic. Did I pick up my door? I did. Why did it not give me... the second treasure, or the second chest. Oh my god. Is it still in here? It is, in the corner. Ooh! I would have missed out on diamonds. I'm gonna take damage. Get out of the water, get out of the water. Ah! Okay. So, cool. Got a diamond, gold nugget, treasure map, couple of chests, more iron. I picked those up, but whatever. Throw those over there. Are we nearby this one? I mean, kinda? Kinda, sorta? Where would that be? So if you think of the maps in northeast, southwest kind of coordinates, that looks like it would be in the northeast of the map, which means I would have to go southwest. So that's south, that's west. So I would have to go that way. I didn't bring a bed with me, but let's just go in this direction for a bit to see if the dot on the map changes. Am I still going the right way? South, southwest. I kind of need to go that way. Well, so far my dot hasn't moved on the map, but usually they're not too far away from the shipwreck. Usually. It is if I'm reading this correctly. I could be entirely wrong. Well, plus side is I found a singular diamond. Oh, well the dot's getting bigger, so that's helpful. Probably should have brought a bed. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the base, grab a bed, and then we'll come back over here to explore the map. Okay, bed acquired. But I'm having a hard time locating where this map is trying to point me to, and I've passed 2 more shipwrecks on the way here, and drowned ruin. So we're gonna avoid that because I don't have respiration or aqua affinity or any good armor. Ooh, okay. The dot is starting to move. Okay, so now I just need to go south. Right? Yeah! Starting to finally be on the map. I'll be upset if this is underwater. Okay, cool. So... let me do that just in case I drown because I'm prone to doing that. So the way that I try to uncover these is I try and get my little arrow almost directly on top of... Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'm trying to dig here. I try to be directly on top of the X before I start digging. And I'm going to, like, completely destroy this whole little island. Oh, let me not dig out from underneath myself. Nope, get out of the water. Get out of the water. Aha! Yes! Found it! Now, because I don't want to, like... Can I reach that? I can. Yes! Woohoo! Found stuff. What'd I find? Just a plain leather tunic, more fish, because, you know, more fish. Heart of the sea, so now I can make a conduit when I get more nautilus shells, so that's good. Bunch of emeralds, prismarine crystals. It looks like I got more iron and the nuggets. Cool. I got a treasure chest. This is my first treasure chest. At least my first treasure chest on the server. I want to explore the ruins, but I'll die. Oh, that one's sticking out of the water. Do I want to? Oh, it's a full ship. Oh, that's neat. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that's neat. I don't feel like trying to write that down, so we're just going to screen cap those coordinates so that I can come back for this. We may do a build project with that, because it's a fully intact shipwreck that is pretty close to the surface of the water. Still head in this direction. It's probably going to be nighttime by the time I get back to my base. Concern. I need to get a travel bed. Hey look, I found a use for it. That's staying there. I'm 5. I don't care. Oh, okay, so treasure map. I wanted to make item frame. Where do I want to put this? I want to put it in the basement? Or do I want to put it... Yeah, I want to put it in the basement. Put it there. Treasure map. I need a sign. Do I have a sign? I do have a sign. And... Oop. And at 34.97, 57, 55, 93. Dunk. Huzzah. That's my first treasure map. I'll probably not collect all of them, but I usually commemorate my first treasure map. Just because. Now that I have 2 diamonds, I just need to get some obsidian, have some paper. I have a couple. I think you need... Is it 1 book? Pretty sure it's 1 book. I need to make a book in order to... Alright, so back to this whole exploring. That's staying there. Let's go back to exploring, shall we? Let's see if I can find that, fully intact one again without having to look up the coordinates. But knowing me, I'm probably gonna have to look up the coordinates. There it is! Yay! We don't have our render distance up very high because we're trying to reduce lag for the server. Or, well, not really lag, more like just strain in general. Let me get my door, my trusted door. Oh god. No. Place the door. Did I not place the door? I guess I couldn't place the door there. Why can't I play? Oh, was I too close? I still can't place the door there? Okay. Oh, because it was a half block. That makes sense. But... Oh! Can I reach that from here? Yes. Get all the floaty bits. I'm probably gonna get attacked by drowned if I stay here much longer. I made it back and Nick slept for us, so that was helpful. So thanks. I almost died. I'm not getting the little thing saying that it set my spawn. So that's upsetting. So hopefully I don't die in the meantime. But so we got a bottle of enchanting, which just essentially gives experience, so I might as well just A. But I get some emeralds, more gold, more iron nuggets, more iron in general, I guess. But that other, I don't think I'm really ready to do the exploring for underwater stuff, just because I just no. Just no. Hi, buddy, with your butter armor. I'm just upgrading him slowly as I get dropped armor. I guess what I should probably do right now is focus on getting some basic farms set up around the base. Like, I really should get crop farms and some animals. I think Blood said that there is a hole. That there's some cows at his base that he has plenty of, so people can come snag some cows. Probably gonna do that. I also need to start thinking about what officially I'm going to do for a player shop. I used leaves because I know that mobs can't spawn on them, and I was getting tired of going into the nether and there were spiders in the nether. It was not fun. Because they're climb, so they climb over the fence. Cheeky bastards. Anyway, but considering that I have all of this warm ocean, I might think about it. Do like an aquarium shop, maybe get some coral. I mean, I have silk touch on one of the pickaxes, so I can actually pick up the coral without killing it, and the fans without, you know, breaking them entirely. So there's that. But yeah, ideas. And yeah, so let me explore the island, try and find some livestock, set up some basic little farms. I'm gonna clear out this little area, with the exception of the tall mushrooms, just so I have a place to put all of those animals, I guess, for now. Sheep acquired. 2 sheep acquired. We got a cow. 2nd cow acquired! Finally! It took forever. I want to say it took like, I don't know, 2 hours? Probably like 2 hours. It's been a while. Longer than I cared to actually to explore as much as I did. But we got a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff, and some of these things I threw out along the way just because I picked up another bell. It just took way too long. I was not expecting to be exploring for as long as I did, but I desperately wanted to have 2 cows and 2 sheep before I really moved on to anything else. What are those fish doing? That was weird. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, we're finally back. I have crops growing. I finally have 2 sheep. I have 2 cows. I didn't die. Came very close to dying. Trying to survive the nighttime has been a treasure. we needed to stay awake for one of the through the night for somebody else on the server because they needed a zombie, but that's fine because I'm pretty sure they're making an iron farm, so I'm okay with helping. I mean, yeah. So with that, I'm pretty much out of time for this episode. I wanted to get a few more things done, but it just didn't happen. Um, this, this is our roommate. Hi, roommate. Pretty sure his name's gonna be Bugman. If somebody wants to give me a name for him, I can name the head, and I'm sure it'll show up. But yeah, this is it's not gonna stop. I mean, I'll change his clothes. It's like having a doll. It's weird. It, but whatever. All right. Enough shenanigans. I'm out for the evening. I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider throwing a like or a sub my way. It's greatly appreciated, but not expected. And you guys have a good evening.